Okay, you saw the thumbnail. I'm ashamed, apologetic, guilty, regretful, embarrassed, repentant, but also shockingly surprised at how good this guitar actually is. Now, for those who weren't aware, Squire released the original Hello Kitty guitar back in 2006, and it really wasn't that inspiring. It was just an Affinity with a special paint job and one humbucker, and it really wasn't anything to write home about. But boy did they gain a cult-like following, and on the second-hand market, prices rose to up to $1,000 just to get one of these terrible Affinities with a pink paint job. Now that's where I enter the picture. I discovered these guitars 3 years ago after watching a video by The Do. If you don't know him, I'll link his channel down below. Pretty good guitar content. But I fell in love and I've wanted one ever since, just for the pure hilarity of it. But I really couldn't stomach the price of $1,000 for this kind of guitar on the resale market that just wasn't that good. But the heavens have opened and Squire has released a new Hello Kitty guitar in 2024, and here are 4 reasons as to why I think it's the best guitar to come out this year. And the first point is Squire. I know what you're thinking, that point's a little strange, but hear me out. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I love Squire for a lot of different reasons, but one of the big reasons is that they make guitars at a price point that Fender is terrified of making. It's one of their biggest strengths. Can you imagine if Fender made a pink Mexican Strat and charged $2,000 for it? Because that's what they'd have to do. But Squire can, and it's only 500 bucks. To put it simply, great quality control, a big company behind it, and a very loyal fan base generally equals a good guitar. Generally. The second point is upgrades. Compared to the original Hello Kitty guitar from 2006, this update is way better in terms of build quality and features. As usual, let's start from the top and work our way down. I am loving this pink matching headstock, and it's even got Squire written in pink with a little heart on it. Not to mention the little Hello Kitty logo. In addition to that, we have some vintage style tuners with white buttons, which looks really cool, and is a definite big upgrade over the usual inexpensive ones that Squire uses on their lower priced instruments. And lastly, on the head, they have the smaller, regular Fender style headstock, which I love, and the old one had the old Affinity headstock that just said Strat on it. Didn't look great, it looked cheap. This guy just looks fantastic. Moving on to the neck, we have a synthetic bone nut and pink dot inlays as well as fret markers on the side. Looks really cool. Also, the neck has a really nice non-aged gloss finish across the back of it. I like it, it looks good. I prefer a satin for playability, but this does look and feel really good. Now down to the body, we have the classic pink Hello Kitty finish with that Hello Kitty face pickguard. It's made out of poplar and is stringed through with one humbucker in the bridge and one volume knob. You really can't get much simpler than that. Now it is very simple, but you're really not buying this for the tonal variety you're going to be able to get. Mostly the look and the wow factor, not to mention the future collector's value. I think I got the last one in New Jersey. Overall, this is an awesome looking guitar and I am here for it. My third point is model. Now for the life of me, I've been trying to figure out whether this guitar is an upgraded Affinity or a classic vibe, or kind of where it fits on the spectrum of Squire guitars. And I just can't find that information plainly written anywhere. But I think it's a classic vibe, and here's why. It's got that gloss neck, just like the classic vibes do. It's got the smaller headstock, like the classic vibes do, and it just feels like an overall quality bump from the Affinity that I just reviewed in my last video that makes me think that this is a classic vibe that has been customized to the Hello Kitty specs as opposed to an Affinity that's been bumped up. As a side note, they're also now made in China as opposed to being made in Indonesia like the original Hello Kitties were. Honestly, not that that matters much to me, but there you go. And my final point is accessories. Not only have Squire brought out this insane, pink, upgraded, classic vibe Hello Kitty Strat, but they've brought out a bunch of matching Hello Kitty accessories to go with it, which just complete the package. Now, I don't have them all. They also have a fuzz pedal and some picks and a little pick tin and stuff like that, which I didn't really care about. But what I did want to get was the strap. Have a look at this. Oh, get my face out of the way. Hello Kitty, Fender, and this awesome pink pattern strap. And they also have a 10-foot, and I think it's an 18-foot cable. I might be wrong. Someone say in the comments if I'm wrong. But pink Fender cable, which is really cool with the Hello Kitty logo, double branded with Fender and Hello Kitty. I got the 10-foot, that's all I need. Like I said, I think it comes out in an 18 as well. Double check that. Now, when you buy the guitar, it comes in a custom gig bag from Squire with Hello Kitty branding on it. Here's what it looks like. It's got Hello Kitty up here on the neck. It's got Squire with the little heart and pink kind of zipper tags. Decent little gig bag. But if you really want to go all out, they have this available for, I think it was $140. Definitely the most expensive gig bag I've ever bought. But once you see it, you'll understand, I think. So it is pink, first of all. Once again, Hello Kitty, but it's got the beautiful Hello Kitty face on it. And this is just a really high quality gig bag. Nice leather handle, super high quality. It's got the straps tucked away just like normal. But just imagine rocking up to a gig with this and a Hello Kitty guitar. You're going to be laughing. And while these don't add to the quality of the guitar or the playability, it just helps provide a more rounded release. And I think especially Fender and Squire recognizing that collectors are really the people that are going to be buying this, it makes a whole lot of sense. Honestly, the original model was kind of boring and blech. It didn't have any inspiration or kind of consideration into what it would become because they didn't know. But all of this, not only the guitar, but all the accessories that you can buy, make this a much more desirable purchase for a collector, especially one who collects stranger guitars, someone like me. All in all, this is a great guitar. Like I mentioned, I think it's one of the best guitars released in 2024. And it's going to become a collector's model, especially since after 3 days, I think, of it being released, and I was trying to find this one, I think I found the last one in New Jersey. It's sold out everywhere. So unless Fender and Squire make more, this is going to be an instant collector's item, and the price is just going to go up on the resale market. But for me, I'm going to play it. I'm going to love it. That's what I do with guitars. I don't buy them for collector's value. I buy them to use. But ultimately, with the Hello Kitty guitar, this new refresh, all the updates, all the accessories, what do you think?